एसी ऑन कर दें। ऑन ऑडियो चल रहा है। हेलो हेलो हेलो। Hello everyone, welcome to Gatewala. So as you know that this is an English channel, and this time I'm just here to discuss about the some important factor related with the GATE 2025 examination, and definitely it is going to help you out for the GATE 2026 examination also. You see, whenever you start the preparation for the GATE examination, you always think about what should be the toppers marks, comparative marks, what will be the comparative marks, and on that basis you are planning for the GATE 2026 paper. But this year, if you see that, as you know that most of the toppers are from the PW, means Gatewala channel. You have seen that maximum students from the top list are from the batches, whether it was from the Hindi batches or whether it was from the English batches. So what we can learn from this one, that the marks of the GATE examination is very, very important, and how much competition you can feel right now. And if you see right now data, I will show you how many candidates have appeared for the GATE examination, how many candidates have registered for the GATE examination, and out of those students, which are the topper students, they have got the very nice marks, and some branches are there where the marks are very low, still they are the top one, AIR 1 in this particular examination. So one by one we will go, and whatever the doubts will be there, definitely you can ask with me. First of all, I would like to refresh my chat box so that I can see the chat, and definitely then we will proceed for the this particular session. So coming to the first thing, let's see what kind of the highest marks you have seen comparatively 2024 and this year. What was the highest marks in the different kind of engineering branches in which the GATE paper is getting? So first of all, the aerospace engineering, in this particular you can see that out of 100 this year 81 marks was the highest marks, means 81 marks is the highest marks. And if you see other engineering branches, like you can see agriculture engineering, it was a 74.67, it was 81, and here architecture and planning you will see 83 marks, and biomedical engineering you will see 77.67, biotech you can see 66.67. Then after coming to the most important branch, that is the civil engineering. Civil engineering is very crucial because the number of candidate in the civil engineering for the GATE examination is also very high. So in civil engineering you have seen, because in this one normalization has been taken place, because their paper was in two shift 1 and shift 2. You have seen that it is a 89.02 marks, and that is very huge marks out of 100, and the score was a 1000. This year who has secured this particular rank? That is the Abhay Singh, who got the first AIR 1 in civil engineering in GATE 2025. Coming to the 24, the marks was 87.33 in the civil engineering, and the person was the Deepak, who have secured the AIR 1 in GATE 2024. So drastically you can see that due to the normalization, there has been always there is a shifting in the data, because the shift 1 and shift 2, and this year definitely I'm telling you, number of candidates appearing for the examination is day by day increasing. Year by year, if you see that in the GATE pattern, you can see that the number of appearing students is getting more and more, because what kind of job opportunity you can search with the help of the GATE score, with the help of the decent rank into the GATE examination, it is not possible with the only BTech degree. What kind of placement you can see through the IIT MTech, different kinds of IIT, different kinds of MTech program, you can see that there are a lot of an opportunity what you cannot get it in the during your graduation process, but MTech you can get it with the help of the IIT MTech programs. By which, now coming to the chemical engineering, this is the Amlan Kumar Tripathi, that is 75.33 out of 100 marks, and last year it was Adarsh Rai that is 73.33. It is exactly every time you are seeing that this year the topper marks has been increased. In every branch you can see that the topper marks is getting increased. Now coming to the computer science engineering, and this year this was the history created, that is the 100 out of 100. It's a very incredible thing. So what do you think that what kind of paper IIT is setting right nowadays that a student is able to score 100 out of 100? That means I just request to the IITs, definitely there must be kind of the paper, the toughness level, you can see that the time taking capability of the student, everything must be taken care by the IIT, because this marks is something like that student is getting much more enhanced learning than the IIT professor, and they are getting the 100 out of 100. This is extremely very much marks. That is 100 means 100. That means nothing was there to calculate, to manipulate, to something wrong happen. Everything was very calculating and very easy for the student. That's why he has got the 100 out of 100 marks in the GATE 2025 paper. If you go with the last year program, then last year it was Piyush Kumar that has got 90 marks. 90 marks we can expect it, 95 marks we can expect it. But IIT paper, at least GATE paper, should be like that. The scoring marks of the topper or rangeable marks must be the below the 90. That is genuinely a good paper. But if the marks are going up to the 90 plus marks, that means there is some problem is also with the paper label also. That means if you make the paper very easy, then it is not going to be helpful for the students. Because there the knowledge doesn't matter much more. There is the speed and everything other aspects plays the dominant role to secure a good marks in the easy papers. So computer science engineering, it's a totally different and totally drastically different that Rahul Kumar Singh has got the 100 marks in the GATE 2025. Coming to the data science and artificial intelligence, it was a newly added branch. This is the DA, and in this 196.33, it has been just only 2 years for this particular branch, and this year even nobody can predict about the paper, what kind of paper is going to be asked in the DA paper, because the history is not available. It was just introduced last year and this year. That means 2 years you have right now data for the GATE 2026 preparation. On that basis, if you see that students have done very well, because the weightage of the mathematics is very nice in the DA particular branch. And here this Nikhil Chaudhary has got the 96.33 marks out of 1000. Last year it was the 90 marks. That means every time you can see that students are doing very, very well, and they are preparing very well so that they can score the such a type of good scores in the GATE examination. Now coming to the electronics and communication, Swarna Biswas, he is the topper. He is also our Parakram batch student. So you can see that 82.67, it's 82.67. It was the highest marks in the EC, and this year what is magical happened in the category of the EC department, the number of appeared student has been enhanced compared to the last year. That means the booming culture of the electronics department, the VLSI sector, the microelectronics sector, it is getting much and much more. So you can opt the GATE examination for the better future if you belongs to the electrical and electronics department, because the number of candidates in these departments are day by day increasing, and definitely the competition is going to be very much in these departments. Now coming to the Swarna Biswas, 82.67 out of 1000. Last year student also from the PW is also the student of the batches. The marks was 84.67. We were expecting this year the EC 80 plus marks will be the first ranker score, so that we have Raja Maji. When you have seen the last year, we have before predicted that I think he will be the first ranker, and this year also Swarna Biswas, before the GATE result, we have produced a video also on the YouTube, because we have just predicted that approximately 82.67 marks is going to be the rank 1, definitely, because on the basis of the paper label we can tactically decide that what kind of the marks is the topper is going to get it in this particular examination. Now coming to the other branches like environmental science, it was a 67.33. But I'm much more interested in the branch of instrumentation engineering. You can see here, this is the instrumentation engineering, 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐬𝐞. You can see this, it's just only 65 marks. It is the topper's marks. Na? The history of the instrumentation paper is always the same. Na? If I will compare with the instrumentation, compare with electrical and electronics paper, then instrumentation paper is always from like something moderate to tougher side. Now, always. Na? It was a 65 marks. That is the instrumentation AIR1 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐬𝐞. He is also our Shreshth batch student. And electrical also, he has secured AIR2. In instrumentation, he is secured with the 65 marks only in the GATE examination, and right now he is the first ranker of the instrumentation department. Last year, if you see that, Rishabh Gupta, paper was little bit easy compared to this year. Last year, it was a 82.67 was the highest marks for the instrument engineering. Now coming to the mathematics department, that is also the crucial point. Here also you can see that 57 marks is the highest marks. This paper plays the very important role in the mathematics department. Now coming to the mechanical engineering, this year also mechanical paper was very easy. That's why it is also shift 1 and shift 2 paper. Here also normalization has been worked. Now you can see 95.33 marks is the topper marks. 90 plus marks if somebody is getting, number of students in mechanical 90 plus marks, there were number of students. So what you can expect from the IIT? This kind of paper is not going to help to the students. Paper at least must be the moderate level so that the student can feel that they are preparing for the examination that can handle that kind of the pressure, and definitely the competition environment must be there on the basis of the knowledge, on the basis of the concept, not by the only the basis of the that you have a better speed, you have the better accuracy, then you can fight for that particular easy paper, and definitely you are going to chase that paper, and definitely you will be in the rankers list of the 1 to 10 ranker. So this year Rajneesh was the topper, and last year if you see it was only 84.67, and that was the student was the Suraj Kumar Stamal. Now coming to the metallurgy, mining and engineering. Mining engineering is also 75.67, except this that is the instrumentation department 65 marks. Most of the dominating departments, that is the computer science, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and that is your instrumentation, your electronics engineering, chemical engineering. It was the instrumentation paper where the marks is so low for the topper, because the paper label was very nice for the instrumentation paper. Now coming to the next one, here you can see that is a production and industrial engineering. This year PW has also introduced for the production engineering. We are making the students available different kinds of batches, Parakram batches for the production engineering. This year we have launched one. Here this year Devendra is the topper, 85.67 marks, and last year it was a Kumar Vishesh, that is the 84.67, almost the similar marks. It was only 1 marks difference. And this subsidiary branches, you can see that most of the students are from the other departments, like production, mechanical students are there, like instrumentation engineering, electronics and electrical students are playing the most dominating role rather than the core branch of the student. Like 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐬𝐞, he is genuinely from the electrical engineering, BTech from the electrical engineering. Now he has secured the AIR1 in the instrumentation engineering. That means what? The other department students, if they can prepare for the both paper very accurately and can secure the AIR1, then if it was the branch was your core branch, then why you cannot? Because you have to study only one paper. And 𝐂𝐨𝐮𝐬𝐞 like students, they have appeared for the electrical, they have appeared for the instrumentation branch, they have to prepare both the paper, and in both paper he has secured for the AIR2 in the electrical and AIR1 in the instrumentation engineering. So this is very, very important, how to tackle the paper, how to utilize the time, how to utilize the pressure, how to correct your mistakes, how to start your preparation, what kind of strategies you have to follow. Everything matter if you are preparing for the GATE or ESE like examination in 2026 for the new student. It is very, very recommended. Don't start your preparation randomly by seeing someone that he is preparing for the GATE examination, so I will also prepare for the GATE examination. Now, if you are taking the GATE preparation or GATE examination in that way, then definitely you are going to suffer, because it is going to be very hectic for all of you. I have seen that many students always complaining about the college life because I am in third year, I have a college, I have attendance issues, I have assignment issues. Then how Swarna Biswas has done it? Last year also there was a Robin students who have secured the single digit rank in the third year. Swarna Biswas has created the history this year. In third year, first time somebody has got the first rank in the whole history of the GATE examination. He is also third year. He has also the college, he has also the attendance issues, he has also the assignment and different kinds of project, because they have systematically organized both structures, your paid batches, your GATE preparation batches, and your college curriculum also. If you merge both things, then definitely you can also crack it with an easy manner without complaining anything. And if you are every time complaining about that I have the college issue, this one, falana dhamaka, everything, then that means you are only complaining person. You are not here to prepare for the examination. You don't have that kind of the guts to manage the time, because it's your time. You have to manage, because if you are appearing for the examination, that means what? You are dealing with the examination. If you succeed in the examination, all the advantages is going to happen with you only, not some other person. It is the only you who are going to get all the advantages of this particular examination if you secure the good and best possible rank in the GATE 2026. Now coming to the next engineering science, engineering mathematics and fluid mechanics and solid mechanics, this was 88.33 marks. And in humanities, if you see, it was the 80 marks. So every year if you see 25, 24, 23, 22, 20, 21, whatever year you want to take it, if you will see that most of the time the topper marks is going to lie between 80 to 90. So your target must be 80 to 90. And I'm telling you, if you are targeting for the 80 and 90, if somebody is getting 1 to 10 rank, 1 to 20 rank, for me, for a teacher, all 1 to 20 rank students are the similar. It was the day only that one question has just went wrong, and he has secured the second rank. Like this year, 𝐂𝐨𝐿, what happened with him? It was only one question. If it was wrong, that's why he has secured the rank number 2. If that question was good, was accurate, then definitely he is also the topper of the electrical engineering this year also. Are you getting the point? So it is very, very important to understand what kind of things will be there. So coming to all the humanities branches, you can see that all the marks are lying between 80 to 90, most of the branches. So you just prepare your target. You just focus on the target, that my target is 80 to 90, and prepare for that. If you don't have any goal, if you don't have any type of set limit that I have to go with this one, then you can't feel motivated. You can't feel like that I am preparing for that particular examination. So every time just wrote it down on your desk, on your wall, where you want to just paste it. And every day you see it, every minute you see it, what kind of things are there. Definitely I'm telling you, you will be every day motivated, because your dream, your target is there, that I have to get 80 to 90 marks, and for that I'm just preparing for this particular examination. Now coming to where is electrical branch detail? Electrical branch detail will be there, I guess. Here also, I think here something is missing. Electrical paper is missing, I guess. Electrical paper was there, yeah. Why? I think in this PPT it was missing. In this PPT it was missing. I couldn't see that electrical detail, but I'm just telling you, in electrical, I think 85 marks was the 85 or 84 was the topper marks, and second topper was the 𝐂𝐿, whose marks was 82 point something. Now coming to the number of candidates which you are searching, what number of candidates has appeared in this particular examination. You can see mechanical, civil, electrical, EC and instrumentation and CS and DA and chemical and XC, all the branches we are serving on the app of the PW. That's why I'm focusing on this one. So if you see in 24, what happened with the mechanical? It was 65,000 students who have appeared for this particular examination. I don't know why 3,000 students have dropped this year, but this number has reduced here. But it doesn't mean that this is going to be reduced more. Na? This can happen next year. It is going to enhance and in multifold times also. Na? If you see chemical engineering, it is also something reduced. You can see that this reduction is very, very low. Na? But if you see electrical EC instrumentation and your computer science department, you will get a drastic change in the increment of the students. Na? In this one, approximately 7 to 8,000 appeared much more compared to last year. In this particular, you have seen the drastic change. Approximately 19 to 20,000 students appeared more in this particular year, and expected in 2026, it is going to be the big number. Na? Now coming to the instrumentation branch, it was little bit enhanced, 9,900, and right now it is 11,993. Now coming to the CS, it was the greatest increase in the computer science department. It was 1,23,000 last year, and this year 1,70,000. It means approximately 50,000 students increased in the CS department for the GATE preparation and GATE examination. These are the appeared students, not registered. Registered student will be multi times of this particular number. Na? DA paper, it was newly introduced paper. Last year it was the first time, 39,210, but this year it was a drastic change. Approximately 57,054 students have appeared in this particular paper. Now this is very dominating also. Now chemical engineering, if you see, 13,937, this year 14,843 number. XC student, if you see, 11,261, and this year 11,156 students have appeared in this particular examination. So from this data, what you are expecting? You are expecting that the number of candidates is getting increased, and I am telling you, in the next year also, electronics, electrical, mechanical, civil engineering, computer science, and especially I am telling you, electronics, electrical, computer science and DA, this number is going to be double approximately. I am telling you, the competition is going to be very big for the GATE 2026 aspirant. That's why I am here to tell you, don't see this number that only 10,000 students has been increased. Last year it will be 20,000. No, I am deadly sure next year it is going to be the multifold times, means it can be double also. Na? It's a booming sector. It is a very opportunity sector, and in IITs and NITs, the placement was really good for the electronics, electrical, computer science and DA and mechanical type engineering branches. These are the topmost branches in which GATE paper is happening, and most of the students are there from these branches also. That's why I'm telling you. And every branch for this particular section, we have the batches also for the English and for the Hindi also for 2026 and 27 also. You can prepare with those batches and start learning as much early you can start. Please start your learning. Now coming to the sum of the question, sir, from which month Rankers Club will start? See, Rankers Club will start very soon. You just do only one thing, just attempt all the weekly test papers that is happening in the batches. Just do that thing now. Because if you will not be consistent in the weekly tests, then definitely it is very tough to introduce yourself in the Rankers Club. Na? So just do whatever you are preparing right now, from which batch you are preparing, doesn't matter. Just attempt the weekly test every time and definitely try to score good one with preparation. Go with the weekly test. Don't go randomly. Just go with the high quality preparation with the weekly test. Then after, Rankers Club will start very, very soon. Na? Sir, I have completed 7 subjects and going to complete the 8th subject by August and preparing for 26 EC. First attempt, and after one revision I am able to solve 75% DPP and question. Is it right approach? See, if you have written here that you are able to solve after one revision 75% of the DPP, that means you are at a stage of to get a rank from 1 to 10. Just believe yourself. And if you will be consistent with this strategy, just make it repetition. Na? Just make this strategy with your repetition. Na? At least try to revise the things 4 to 5 times, because you have much more time. You have completed much more subjects. Na? Just repeat it. Na? Focus more on the revision. Focus more on the PYQ question. PYQ question must be done at least 4 to 5 times. DPP question, PYQ question, class notes questions and class concepts and your short notes. That's it. You don't need any other material. Na? And whenever the GATE test series for the 2026 will be launched, just take that particular test series and focus on that thing. Just resource must be limited and definitely make repetition on those resources. Definitely you are going to crack that particular examination. I'm damn sure if with this strategy, if you make a repetition of this strategy, definitely you can be in the first to 10 ranker. This is absolutely done. What marks in ECE branch are required for the SC caste candidate to get IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, integrated circuit or VSI? See, if you belongs to the SC category, first of all, don't think that I'm a SC category, so I would be get into IIT with the very low score and I will prepare for with that low score. Na? Try to prepare for the examination to get your maximize your score. Na? If you are SC category, then definitely, obviously, if your score is around 350 to 450 or 500 approximately, then definitely you are going to get all those colleges. That is much more possibility. That is your much more possibility. Na? That is your, these are the lowest score I have told you. Na? Sir, if you want to renew the batch, yes, you can renew the batch. Na? Sir, I am in renew batch. How will I get considered for the rankers club? It doesn't matter, beta. If you are in the renew batch, then also we will consider when the rankers club will start for the GATE 2026. I will definitely taken care of that. How many students have renewed and how we can onboard in the rankers club of the Telegram group. Na? Don't worry about that thing. Na? Rank versus marks analysis कब मिलेगा for the GATE 2025? Rank, you don't need the analysis of those things. Na? Rank versus marks analysis. This is the rank and marks analysis. Na? What you will get from those things? Na? Nothing. I'm just here to tell you that you can see and get your motivation for that kind of preparation in GATE 2026. I'm telling you, my purpose was here two things. First thing, the craze of the GATE examination is getting increased year by year, and next year I'm expecting these numbers will be almost doubled. Na? So the competition is very huge for the next year. Na? So prepare very well. Second motive was the placement of the MTech program onwards. If you see, it is extremely tremendous. Na? Right now from all the IITs, especially IITs. Na? Right now, the most of the top ranker is preferring MTech rather than the PSUs. Why they are not a fool. They know that what kind of IITs have caliber, that student can be placed in a multi-fold, multi-companies with the greatest packages they are dreaming about. Na? That's why I'm telling you, prepare for this particular examination. Na? Now, the third objective is what? I was just make you ensure that most of the time the rankers will be 80 to 90 marks. So just make a target, write down the target. I have to secure 80 to 90 marks. Then only you will reach to the close to that number and prepare accordingly. Na? Prepare accordingly. Till then, you don't stop yourself. Whenever you reach that particular number with the help of the test series, with the help of the practice, with the help of things, then only you can stop it and rethink what more I can do it. Na? But whenever you are not reaching at that particular number in the test series, when the full mock test will be there after 3-4 months after, that means you are doing something wrong. Then you have to rethink, you have to correct yourself and enhance your definitely marks capability is very important beta in the GATE examination. Na? How to manage the time, how to connect with the concept, how to recall things, how to practice things, what is more reliable resource. I have told you that PYQ, DPP, class notes and test series, that is the everything. Don't touch the textbook, don't touch the other materials. It's not needed, absolutely not needed. Take a multiple revision on those things. Na? Practice PYQ 3 to 4 times. Practice your DPP 3 to 4 times. Why you need every time a new question? Na? You don't need the new question. Na? You need the brush up of your concept and definitely make things in multiple times. Na? That is going to more helpful to achieve this kind of ranks. Na? 1 year is not sufficient. It is much more sufficient for a GATE examination. It's not a UPSC examination. Na? It's not a IAS examination, IPS examination. No, it is a GATE examination. 1 year is sufficient for any student. Okay, so you can start your preparation. Na? Sir, in Parakram batches, some subjects are scheduled very late. So can I complete them before August using? You can complete it. There is no problem in that. See, all the content that has been put it there in the Khajana, put it there in everywhere. That is the live recorded lectures. Na? So if you can follow, then definitely you can do it. Na? So my motive has been completed, and if some other things will be there, definitely I will tell you what kind of things you have to follow. If you want to suggest something, what on what particular topic you want a video, you want a live session, then definitely make a comment on this particular video. I will definitely make sure I will come and definitely suggest you what kind of things you can plan according to my opinion. Till then, goodbye. Thank you so much. And please start as early as you can start. Don't wait for some miracle things. Start your hard work. Definitely you will crack this particular examination. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye-bye. Take care.